Hi, loyal viewers, beautiful people, how are you doing? Today is Friday. We're going to be doing this a little bit differently from how we've been doing it on Tuesday. Every Friday we'll come up with those different things, random things, so different from Tuesday, just for the fun of it, for the entertainment, and to keep interacting with you guys. Whatever you think that is one of those things that girls do not like that guys do, welcome to the channel. If you've not subscribed, please subscribe down below. On the subscribe word is where you tap or click and you have subscribed. It's free of charge. Do not be afraid to subscribe. So the first thing that guys do that girls don't like: communication. Poor communication. You guys do not know how to communicate. It does not hurt for you to check in on your woman. Yeah, I'm using that it's in the sense of woman. Yeah, now if you are dating, you're seeing this girl, it does not have to check in the morning. How are they doing? How did she sleep? The fact that you did not sleep in the same bed with her, you should be asking how she slept. Yeah, has she eaten? Check in. You do not lose a thing to check in and see how she's doing. Those kinds of things are the things that girls need to know. If you are sick, you're not feeling well, it does not hurt for you to tell your girl how you're feeling. She needs to know how you feel. You do not know how much she can do for you when she learns that you're not feeling well. Number 2, familiarity. Like, we talk, we are friends. If not, we are trying to be friends. Yeah, like, we are trying to be friends. Do not assume that you are so important to me. There's some things that we do for the people who are so close to us, and some things that we do not do for everyone, for our high friends. There's some things that we shall not go out of our way to do for you. I said that because I am a girl, and I think I've been in this place too. Do not act like you know me so much when you actually do not know me. Do not expect me to treat you in a particular way when you do not deserve to be treated that way. So that is another thing that guys do that girls do not like. Get to know the kind of person that you're dealing with. How do they feel about different things? Do not do things that this girl does not like, or things that she does not want to do with you. You should know your limits, like the boundaries of your relationship. Actually, these things are going to cause these girls to cut off ties with you because they do not like how you behave or treat or do things around them. Yeah. Number three, over insisting. So it's okay for you to like me, and it's okay for you to tell me how you feel, but it's up to me to tell you how I feel about you. If I do not like you and tell you, hey, you know what, maybe I'm not interested, or maybe this is not the kind of relationship I want to have with you, or maybe I do not like you. Not so many people will be honest enough to tell you, okay, I don't like you, but you should be able to read between the lines. Yeah, someone will directly friend zone you, know the zone you belong in. It is kind of rude, but actually, yeah. I have a friend of mine who feels like the brother zone is the best zone to be. Some of you need to adopt that and be happy in that zone. Friend zone, if they've put you in that zone, find peace. Yeah, don't insist. You tell someone you like them and tell you, hey, I have a man, and then you go, I am not seeing a wedding ring, may the best man win. Excuse me, I don't like you, I don't feel that way about you. Get a life, move on, find people who are going to love you the way you love them. I don't mean to be rude, but that's the reality. These girls don't like it when you over insist. When she tells you no, understand that it is no. But there are gone are the days when the girl will say no and they mean yes. You people be thinking yes, nah, no. Sometimes a no is actually a no, and you should be able to see that she has said no, and you should be able to move on from that place. Yes. Number 4, you guys get touchy sometimes. Like, when you talk to me and you're not touching me, I still get your point. You do not have to touch me for me to understand what you're talking about. No. Stand. Atekati corona came. Social distance. Stay. Like, the space should be there. Do not touch me. Do not touch me. If you're talking to me, say what you have to say. Move. Like, sit where you are. You don't have to touch me. Whatever you have to say will arrive without you touching me. You guys, girls don't like it when you get touched. Unless you have the right to touch this person, do not touch them. Do not touch them. They do not like it. do not, like, keep your hands to yourself. If you cannot keep your hands to yourself, pocket. They will understand you're probably pulling off some kind of swag. It's okay. Do not touch the girls. They do not like it. And unless she gives you the sign that maybe okay, but when she's serious, and you know sometimes it gets so uncomfortable and you can see it, like it's clear, it's there. Do not touch her. She does not want you to touch her. Do not touch her. Number 5, you're in this relationship with this girl, you love her so much, and then you want to control her. You want to control how she looks, you want to control what she does, you want to control where she is, who she hangs out with. That is not nice. Yeah, I know sometimes you want to be protective, you want to be sure your girl is hanging out with the right person, she's hanging out with the right people, she's looking the appropriate way. You're not her father. You need to know your limit. This business of do not wear lipstick, do not paint your nails, do not do this, you don't play that kind of hairstyle, you do not do these things. Give us a break. She is your girlfriend, not your daughter. Do your part as a boyfriend. Do not start being daddy. If her father is okay with everything that she's doing, or her mother is okay with what she's doing, you have no right. Absolutely. When you're married to her, yeah, maybe you have to rule out some things, but how she looks, for crying out loud, she paints her nails and she looks good. She puts on a dress and she feels comfortable. Yeah, it's okay if she's okay, maybe revealing too much. She's your girlfriend, we get it, but okay, she's revealing too much, fine. Tell her, how does she react to it? How does she feel? Yeah, it's one thing for her to say okay, it's fine, and you should be able to read between the lines. The things that you tell these girls, if you found her in a particular way, leave her how you found her. Yeah, if you cannot love her like that, find someone else who doesn't do these things that you do not like. You're not going to come into someone's life and think you're going to change everything about them. You found her looking pretty with her lipstick, with her makeup, and let her be. If you feel like she's too much for you, let her be for whoever suits her perfectly. Number 6, you guys who cannot stop talking about yourselves. Sometimes we can see all these things. We know that you wear fancy shoes. We know you're wearing a Gucci belt. We know your haircut is 20,000. We know you hold an iPhone. We know you drive. Stop talking about yourself. Like, we can literally see all these things, like they are in our faces. You cannot stop talking about how you went to the US, how you've been to South Africa, you've been where. You guys, we know these things. Like, we know these things about you. You don't need to rub them in. They are already there in our faces. I mean, when you were going, you talked about it. No one did not know that you were going to the US. No one doesn't know that you travel a lot. No one doesn't know where you shop from, or where you have your lunch, or where you go to, whatever you're going to do. Stop talking about it. Like, you are already in a good place. We know, we see. Stop talking about it. We can clearly see it. Yeah, and we appreciate you for being how you be, but don't rub it in our faces. Number 7, arrogancy. You say it's okay to be arrogant sometimes. It's okay to brag about some things. It's okay. But arrogant in the form of, okay, your father is a minister, your father is rich, your father is all those things. I mean, by the time you're hanging out with us, by the time you're being in our circle, by the time you hang out with these kinds of persons, their fathers and mothers and parents and families are in a good place as well. Also, the one thing that you need to remember is that whatever you're bragging about, whatever is putting you in that place that you are at, the status and all, those are your father's things. You had better hope your children feel the same way about you, like how you feel about yourself. You see, I don't know if you get my point, but it's okay for your father to own 10 cars, but they are your father's cars, they're not your cars. Yeah. It's okay for you to come around with this car this time, to come and take us out to these fancy places because your father gives you the money. Thank you. It's okay, but don't rub it in our faces. Like, it is there. We know who your father is. We know who your mother is. We appreciate them for being good parents that they are. Do not rub it in our faces. We know. These are not your things, by the way. We know that they're not your things. And for all we know, you have siblings who you're going to share the inheritance with. So yeah, do not be arrogant. We know everything that we need to know. So yeah, girls don't like it when men are so arrogant and think they own the world and everything. They also have things to brag about, but sometimes it's just lay low because you have taken up all the bragging space. Yeah. Hey, elders, or probably elder people, we appreciate the fact that you love us and you want us to be straight and all that. Girls don't like it when elders, we respect you so much, by the way, so very much. You are trying to educate me, you're trying to tell me something, but you're insulting me. Yeah, like I am a grown-up. It's okay for you to talk to me like a child when I'm like 12, but someone is like 20, 23, they're 19, they're 18. At this age, people start to feel important and everything. If you're trying to put your message across, tell it to me like you would want it to arrive. You don't have to insult me, you don't have to call me things, you don't have to to say things, you don't have to bring situations of you're there doing things, you think you're so grown, say whatever you have to say to me. Yeah, if you're trying to put me right, if I've gone wrong, yeah, in particular aspects, this could cut across. But some people are so abusive. This person will insult you and make you feel like you are so worthless. Yeah, it's okay for you to tell us how things should be done. It's okay for you to advise. It's okay for you to discipline, but you don't have to insult me. One thing you need to understand is that insulting does not drive the point home. It affects my self-esteem. It affects my the way I feel about myself. So say whatever you have to say in the direction of I hope you're learning something, not insulting to put me down, to demoralize me, to make me feel like a loser or a failure or a very bad person. Yeah, so those guys who insult, like you're trying to put your point across, but you don't have to insult me. Say it how it should be. Don't move and go around the bush trying to make me feel guilty or so bad about whatever it is that I have done. Then point number 9, assuming lifestyle. Like we all know, it's okay to want to fit in and all and be, cool guy, what's up, guys. You get to say, let's say campus. These things happen normally at campus. You find people, campus collects different kinds of persons, people from every kind of background, from the humble backgrounds, from the middle kinds of backgrounds, to the high end kinds of lifestyles. Guys, let us know where we come from. Let us know our backgrounds. Let us know the parents. We need to know how hard our parents are. First of all, how hard our parents are struggling to put us in the places that we are in. Yeah, you cannot come to campus and start living a luxurious life like your parents have made it. Okay, maybe your parents have made it in life, but have you? Yeah, like you can't come here and start acting like, yeah, I have it all, I've seen it all. I mean, if everyone is buying an iPhone, I am so having that iPhone. If everyone is having a girlfriend, I am so having a girlfriend. If everyone is eating from this particular place, I am so eating from this place. That is going to take you nowhere, because honestly you're going to clash. You're going to find yourself in a situation where you're borrowing money, you're doing all sorts of things to impress, you're doing all those things to fit in a particular class. If it is not your class, I mean, you'll be shocked how people love humble people, by the way. I'm that kind of person who, when you come with all your swag and all, I'll be like, okay, you are too good for me. Next. Like, be real, be you. Yeah, do things for you, things that make you comfortable. You don't have to assume a particular lifestyle, because I promise you, your own lifestyle will catch up with you eventually. Number 10, I was having issues talking about this, but I felt a conviction to actually talk about it. Number 10, guys who slut shame. Yeah, you have slept with this girl and you feel the need to tell everyone how she is, everything about her, what goes on in her life, what she is like. Give us a break, you guys. Those things are not cool. And by the way, if you think it's the in thing, it is not. You know what's funny is, it's the girls who tell me these things. Yeah, so clearly when you are talking about these girls, you're not only talking to these girls, you're not talking to your guys alone. Yeah, you're going out to talk about these things even to girls. Yeah, I would be disappointed if one girl sat around and listens to this kind of conversation and went on to talk about it with some other girl. Yeah, it's okay for you to sleep with this girl. If you don't like her, deal with it. So, you'll be thinking, oh, la blah. You guys, let this person go and see for themselves. It's not good to talk about these things. These things kind of bring down the girl's esteem. Yeah, you find that she's in a place, she's conflicting. Sometimes you don't know how you alter this girl's life from just whatever it is that you're saying. Sometimes these things are even not true, but because maybe she's something that you do not like, she did something that you didn't like, or she was not everything that you thought that she would be. So you go on to say all these things about her. You guys, these things are not good. So this is another thing, or should I say, it's not actually the last thing. There's so many other things that girls do not like about the guys, but this is basically everything that I put together for this video. It is very hard for you this week. Tune in next Friday to see the things that girls do that piss the guys off. Yeah, we're going to be doing these kinds of videos and very many other things every Friday, so be sure to watch, be sure to tune in. We love you so much. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the comments. Please keep the love coming. Share our links, talk about us, tell your people about us. You know, if you've not subscribed, please subscribe down below. Like the video. If you have something to say, you want something, you have something that you want us to talk about, please feel free to drop it in the comment section. We shall surely read it and we shall be able to address it. We love you. Take care. Bye.